In a small village filled with flowers and trees lived a little rabbit named Furfor. Furfor was a kind and lovable rabbit, adored by everyone, but he had one bad habit. He always postponed doing things until the last minute. Everyone knew about Furfor's habit, and they always advised him to change his behavior, but he would say, "It's okay, I have time later." One day, Furfor had to prepare an important report about plant types for his school. The teacher gave him a week to complete the task. Furfor thought to himself, "I have plenty of time. I'll start tomorrow." The next day, the weather was sunny and beautiful, so Furfor decided to play with his friends. He told himself again, "It's okay, I have enough time. I'll start tomorrow." Days passed quickly, and each day Furfor found something enjoyable or less bothersome to do instead of starting the report. He played basketball, visited his grandfather, and even spent hours watching clouds and drawing imaginary rabbits in the sky. On the night before the report was due, Furfor suddenly realized that tomorrow was the deadline. Panic set in. He sat at his desk with his notebook and pencil, but he didn't know where to start. The information about plants was vast, and time was very short. He tried to write quickly, but his thoughts were scattered, and he didn't know how to organize the report. He watched the clock ticking, his heart pounding fast. The next morning, Furfor went to school feeling disheartened. When it was time to submit the report, he had only a few disorganized pages. The teacher looked at Furfor and said, "I know you can present better than this, Furfor, but it seems you didn't plan well." Furfor returned home, feeling frustrated. Furfor sat with his mother and complained about how hard the task was at the last minute. Mother smiled and said, "This is an important lesson, Furfor. When you procrastinate, the work becomes harder and of lower quality. If you start early, you'll feel relaxed and be able to do everything excellently." Furfor decided to change. For the next task, he started working on the first day, a little each day. When the submission date arrived, his report was wonderful, organized, and full of information. Furfor felt proud and said to himself, "I won't postpone work anymore." Since then, Furfor became a responsible rabbit, always starting his tasks early, discovering that getting things done first makes life easier and more enjoyable. The lessons learned. Working on time makes us successful and relaxed, while procrastinating leaves us confused and lowers the quality of what we deliver.